Let's work. I'm gonna stay in like some of these spots where the most whatever issue is, where it puts up the most resistance to the heat, where it doesn't burn me or whatever, where it feels like the most of the energetic outcropping is coming out, I guess I'd say. Anyway, I'm gonna try to like just stay in that spot till it really is like burns, and let's just see what happens. The whole left side is generally the worst right here. My upper left, occipital lobe and the side of my head. I mean, the sides are bad on both sides, but the main part of it's like right here or something. Anyway. Figure out where I'm at here. Okay. On the side. Getting behind my ear. Oh, motherfucker. Getting the medulla oblongata. It's hot. Ooh, I'm so hot. Oh. Oh, well, let me here. All right, well, I might as well do the other side. This is what stops the migraines. Strangely enough. Sometimes the only thing that can, other than, pain pills, which I don't take. It hurts a little, and I haven't really seriously burned myself ever. And it hurts a lot less than the headache and the throbbing in my head and veins and all that shit that goes along with it if I don't do this. As crazy as that might sound. So either I've discovered a treatment that they've never heard of before for a problem that they've never discovered, making me a groundbreaking medical person as well as scientist and discoverer of things. Thank you, no applause. Either that, or they do know about this disorder and possibly even some type of, similar treatment for it, and they're keeping it under wraps for some reason. And who knows? But it's real. I'm not just some crazy person burning hair off of my body, in my head. There's something else that's coming off of there. Once the hair's all done getting as burned down as it's gonna go, something else still taking place, and you can totally feel it through everything. You can feel it in your mind. You can feel it in your physical sensations. You can feel it in your ability to relax and think clearly. Even it affects the mind really a lot, as well as relieving pain. I mean, you can't really think clearly when you have a non-stop migraine headache, right? Or what feels like a migraine headache. I had a doctor correct me. They said I had a migraine headache for a year. It's like, probably wasn't a migraine. I'm like, okay, well, a headache. Whatever, a really bad headache. That's really what migraine tends to mean to most people, even though there is a more technical term for it. Obviously, because Dr. Douchebag fucking had to correct me on it. Okay, it wasn't a migraine headache. It was a tension pressure headache through my entire head, and it extended from the middle of my back to the top of my head and lasted for a year. What kind of headache would you call that, Doc? I should call it not a migraine. It's a Morgellons headache. I got a headache this big and it's got Morgellons written all over it. Jesus Christ. Hey Doc, meet me under the big sail tower while they spray chemtrails, and let's race for a cure together. If we can give them a few $100 million more out of our pockets, well, maybe they'll be able to figure out a cure for the thing that we all know what causes, or is what is caused by. The cure is to not get it. There's no such thing as a yes we can sir cell. There is a condition of a cell that is called that. Can we build it? Yes we can, sir. That's a condition. It is not a thing. It is a condition of a thing. To say everyone is born with, can we build it? Yes we can, sir. To say that people are born with that is kind of a misnomer. There is the potential for cells to not replicate properly, and then that to become, repetitive in that cell until there's an issue. That is presumably possible. However, was not really much of a thing until real, recently in our history. And, come on. Is there anybody with a half a memory left? I remember the 70s. I was a kid, but I remember it. I didn't do any drugs or nothing when I was a teenager, none of that shit. So, you know what? I learned things. My memory works. I remember things. I remember how many old people I knew. Lots of them. And when my grandpa didn't have any gray or white hair right into his 60s, yet now it's the norm to start having white silver hair in your 20s. It makes perfect sense. It's because we're living so much healthier now. Ho, 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 ho. You know, what the fuck ever. You know, they were eating fucking greasy cheeseburgers and fucking potatoes and bacon for breakfast every day and eggs for breakfast every fucking day. Come on. And they were way healthier than we are now. So, there's big lie number one from the medical industrial complex. My medulla oblongata, the hottest spot north of Havana, in my medulla oblongata. The candle keeps popping. Oops. Okay, I guess I'm done. I feel better now. I feel like a weight's been lifted off of my head. My neck doesn't hurt as much. Right on.